Happy Monday. It's nice to be here. Have you had a busy week? We had a wind-filled weekend. Lots and lots of wind. A little bit of snow, mostly just really strong winds. But we're here, and it's a bright sunshine Monday morning. In fact, I think I have to actually close the blind a little bit. One moment, please. There. That way I don't have too much of a glare on me. It's still kind of a glare on me. Maybe I'll adjust it one more time. But good morning and welcome. I hope you guys are all ready to exercise. We'll start with warm-ups, of course. Start stretching out some shoulders. Oh, getting some nice big slow arm circles. Whew. As has been the pattern of late. No buddies to start with. We'll pull them out after round 2. So today is a 45-20 workout. And so we've got 45 seconds of exercise for each 45 seconds of work for each exercise with a 20-second break in between to switch up. Let's see. Now that I've got my shoulders all warmed up, let's get my neck going. And we only do 3 rounds of our exercises today. So the first round will be done without any buddies, and then I'll pull out a bunch after the second and before the third. Or after the first and after the second. Before the second, before the third. I don't know. It's Monday morning. Does anybody's brain work Monday morning? Alright. Give yourself a twist. Get those muscles warmed up. Now, the list hasn't changed too much from last week. Our floor touch had come to a variation called a wrist knee touch. So it's a bit of a crossover lean down where you just kind of lean down and put your wrist to your knee. So it's kind of like a floor touch but with a bit of a cross. We've got our bear hugs again, our raise the roofs, our marches. Let's do some hip circles. Ooh, get those hips warmed up because we've got half squats today. Squat halves. Now I'm not sure if you can read that very well. I think I didn't write my 2 backwards or the S. Huh? No, this. I don't know. All right, let's get some hips. Open and close the doors. So with a squat half, you don't go full range, you just kind of go halfway and come back up. Now, if you go down for half squat, sorry, and you kind of pulse a little bit where you're there. So let me just demonstrate that real quick. So a full squat, you're sitting down in a chair and you come back up. A half squat, you're kind of going halfway, pulse a little bit, and come back up. So it could be just a little bit tighter on your core. I am going to adjust that curtain just a little more. There we go. I think I like that better. All right. The supine bear hugs, of course, are on your back. All right. I'm not very good at directing exercise. So stretch the way you feel like you need to stretch. I want to stretch hamstrings next. Supine, of course, is on your back, so your bear hugs are reaching up into the sky. So even though we have bear hugs twice, because we're fighting gravity in different directions, it's like 2 completely different exercises. Monday balance issues. There we go. All right, I'm going to stretch out that calf. Keep your heel on the ground and it stretches out the back of your calf as you lean forward. There we go, other leg. And then of course we've got our crunch combo at the end. All right, sit down for a inner thigh groin stretch. And put your feet together. Sit up nice and tall and lean forward. All right, release, shake it out, and do it again. All right, and I'm just gonna add some ankle turns while I'm on the floor. Stretch out those ankles, and then we will get started on our exercises. Grab your drink of water, and I will get my timer ready. All right, 30 seconds on the clock to prep. First exercise is standing. And our first exercise of the day is going to be the wrist to knee touch, so you're just reaching down. So it's like our floor touch, but with a crossover. Plant your feet about hip distance, shoulder distance. 3, 2, 1, and all right, and just, now your wrist doesn't have to stop at the knee. If you need to go a little further to feel the stretch or stop earlier, up to you. Listen to your body. Just come all the way up when you're done. So come up, go down. So you're getting your wrist down to your knee. That's how far you want to go. All right, and then we've got 20 seconds to get to our bear hugs. And of course I need to turn up my alarm, my beeps, so you guys can hear them too. All right, now I'm doing this on my knees for camera's sake, but you're essentially just reaching back and forward. Like you've got a whole group for bear hugs. Pull your elbows back a little bit, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then reach forward. Maybe even curl your back a little bit. And just keep going with our bear hugs. "45 seconds feels like a long time when you're doing just this simple little movement. Like, okay, we're doing it. And release, let it go. Whew. Next is raise the roofs. I will stay on my knees for camera, but you're just raising your arms above your head. Give them a shake if they need it. And up and down. If you do find yourself with a moment between exercises, just feel free to breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth, and just breathe. Don't hold your breath when you're exercising. Remember to breathe. If you need to, you can time your breath so you're breathing out during the exertion. So if it's difficult for you, if any particular exercise is difficult, try to time it so that you're breathing out during that, so you kind of have that forceful while you're doing it. All right, we have a marching exercise next. Similar to our wrist knee, but instead of bending down, we're bringing our knees up. All right, here we go. And elbow. So a bit of a standing crunch as opposed to a hinge. So whereas the first exercise, we were leaning down at the waist to reach down, this time we are crunching our core. And by using wrist to elbow, or elbow to knee, we're crunching it from both directions. All right, there's the marching. Next is our squat halves. So you kind of go, so you can test yourself to see how far is a full squat, and then say, okay, that's about a half squat. So that's where I want to go down. Just half, slight pulse, and back up again. Slight pulse, and back up again. So halfway down, and up. Halfway down, and up. So this is our squat halves. About halfway down on the squat. So not a full squat all the way down to the seat, but just about halfway, a little pulse, and back up again. All right. And there we go. Our supine bear hugs are next. So you're lying down on your back. And you're just going to put your arms out. And you can go straight out and hug, or just elbow back and hug. Or combine them. You do one of each. But you're reaching up to the sky. But you're not curling your back because you're not leaning forward like we were when we were up. So it's just a reach up. This exercise is replacing our push-ups this week. Yay, no push-ups! It's alright, I'll pay for it next week with no push-ups. Alright, that's it for our supine bear hugs. Last exercise, or second last exercise, prone floor slides. Now this one's a little different in that you're pulling yourself against the floor. So I'm going to slide over behind my mat and maybe give my mat a bit of a push. So you're just reaching behind, reaching it forward, and you're kind of grabbing the floor and pulling. Now, are you going to move? Not necessarily, especially if you're on carpet. But the idea is to pull against resistance. And by pressing yourself into the ground, you are working those muscles to try and pull forward. Now, I'm actually not trying to pull myself forward too much, as I'm just trying to build the resistance against my arms themselves. If I was going to pull my butt, I tend to grab myself a little bit differently. So I'm just pulling, kind of pushing against the floor as I pull back. And that creates some drag, and I can feel it in the back of my arms. All right, next is our crunch combo. Let's bring my mat back and flip over. Woo! Yeah, I know, I look like a beached whale. All right, so you're gonna crunch. You're gonna crunch to the left, you're gonna crunch to the right, and you're gonna crunch to the middle. Here we go. Left and right and the middle. Left and right and the middle. And just keep going, keeping your pattern. Keep whatever pace you end up setting for yourself, because you don't necessarily have to go as fast or as slow as me. Go faster if you can. Go slower if you want. Just keep the pattern going for 45 seconds. Which I find when I'm doing a pattern actually tends to go by rather quickly. Look at that, it's already done. So finish the pattern if you're mid-pattern. Whew, but that's it, that's round one. Woohoo! Catch your breath. All right, grab your drink. You get a few extra seconds between rounds. That's not my drink. This is my drink. But that does remind me, we need some buddy buddies. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 buddy buddies. Making some noise for us. Hey guys, how's it going? I love my buddy buddies. Okay, 10 seconds, get up on your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and you're reaching down your wrist to your knee. Hey buddies, how's it going? You gonna play with me today? Come on guys. High fives. Come on guys, give me a high five. High five? High five. Low five, I suppose. Low five. Oh, here we go. And that's it for this exercise for this round. Next we have our bear hugs. All right, buddies, bring it in. I need to bring it in for my bear hugs. And here we go, bear hugs. Bear hugs. Come on, guys. Bear hugs. And forward. Bear hugs. Bear hugs, guys. Come on. Bring it in. I need my hugs. I need my buddy hugs. Don't hurt yourself. Give yourself hugs. I'm hitting my fingernails against each other. And there we go. Look at that. With my buddy buddies to entertain me, I managed to get through that 45 seconds without really paying attention. All right. Raise the roofs, guys. Wave those little arms, right? You raise those arms. I did manage to scratch myself. Alright, arms up. Okay, guys. Raise the roof. Wave those little arms. Raise the roofs. Here we go. We are on exercise 3 of round 2. Raise the roofs. Whew. For a simple exercise, it really is. It takes endurance to get through 45 seconds of it. Breathe. And there we go. There's our raise the roofs. Next we have our marches. All right. Alright guys, we're gonna march. I'm gonna march at the front so I can march with my little buddies. Alright, knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. Do they have to touch? No, just make the effort. Do you have to march side to side? No. I'm doing it so I can interact with my buddy buddies. So raise my feet, and it bounces them around. And it gives me something entertaining to look at. And hopefully for you guys too. All right. Whew. Breathe. Next is our squat halves. Okay, so you got your feet planted, your full squat is that far, so your half squat is that far. A little pulse, and up again. we are officially halfway through our workout because we have finished the first 4 exercises of round 2. So we're halfway there, guys. Didn't take long. And there we go, there's our squat hugs. Our supine bear hugs are next. All right, lying down on your back. So from our last 3 exercises, first on our back, then on our tummy, then on our back again. You don't actually have to get up. All right, bear hugs. Come on, guys. Who wants to be bounced? Bear hugs. Bear hugs. Hug this guy. You see a hug, somebody huggable in the sky. Hug the cloud sky. Cloud sky, cloud sky, I don't know. Whoever. Hug somebody in the sky. Hug. And there we go. Alright, now you can flip over onto your tummy or your floor slide. Or arm holes, whatever you want to call them. I'm not really trying to slide along the floor. Move that mat over again. Yourself some room. You're just going to pull against the ground. If you shift, great. But it's really just about resistance. So you're just resisting as you pull back. Almost like you're trying to pull the floor back, not trying to pull yourself forward. Pull the floor back. So you should be feeling the pull kind of in your shoulders, not shoulders, in your upper arms. Kind of in your tricep behind your arm. Maybe a little bit in your shoulders and chest. You're trying to pull the floor. Pull the floor. There we go. All right. Bring that back. And back onto your back for your crunch combo. I love that I don't actually have to get up in between these exercises. Hey guys, how's it going? All right, crunches. Left and right and up through the middle. And left and right and up through the middle. And keep going with your pattern. We're almost done. Woohoo! Finish your pattern if you need to. And then take a break. Whew, that's it for round 2, guys. We're 2/3 of the way through our workout. Woohoo! All right. Grab your drink. Here we go. All right, now we need some more buddy bites. There we go. Now we've got 20 buddy buddies. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, we're done already? Okay, up. Up to our wrist, knee, floor touch. I think I can extend the warning beeps, make it longer. So instead of just 3, maybe we'll get 5, just for the water breaks, so if I can manage that. because you do kind of stop watching the clock. So if you have 5 seconds, maybe you got a bit more time to jump to your feet. All right, that's it for our wrist knee touches. Next is our bear hugs. I'm doing them on my knees for camera's sake. You can do them standing up or even sitting in a chair. Excuse me. Hey guys, how's it going? All right, breathe in, bear hug. Oh, I think that's our first screen slam of the day. Woohoo! Since I do these live, there's no editing afterwards. It'd be fun to add a screen slam counter. Face plant. A face plant counter in the corner. Every time it went, it would kind of count 1, 2, 3. That would be fun. Raise the rooster next. Ready to raise those arms above your head? Woo! All right, here we go. Last time, let's get that roof nice and high. Reach up. This is your vertical pull press. Press them up to the roof. Push, push. Now controlled movement. You don't want to just let your arms drop. You want to control the up, control the down. Raise your arms, guys. Let's go. I only looked up just in time for that. I think there was a friend request up there. Just so you know, I am pretty picky about who I actually accept friend requests from, mainly because my kids also are friends. Whew, that's it for raise the roost. Let your arms hang. Stretch it out. So it's not common for me to accept a friend request, but I appreciate the thought. Thank you. All right, marching is next. Need to get my thoughts back in order. All right, here we go. So we march, knee to elbow, and I hacky sack my buddy buddies. Come on, guys. Need some hacky sacks. Woohoo! And that's it for our marching. Whew. We're almost done, guys. We are in the last half of our third round. Okay, we got our squats next. So you plant them. You can test your full range and then say, no, only halfway down. So half squats, little pulse and up. Halfway down, little pulse and up. Not your full range. We want just a half range. Changing it up from our regular squats. And you can feel it in your core because this is a slightly different position. So your core muscles are going, oh wait, why didn't you go all the way down? I'm so used to going all the way down. All right, almost done. And that's it for the squats. Woo! All right, last bit on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Supine bear hug. So you're down on your back. You're gonna hug this guy. Hey guys, buddy buddies, who wants to be hugged? Come on. Hugs, hugs, hugs. There's a couple of them in the area. Come on, guys. Hug. Hug this guy. Here we go. Hug this guy. Oh, here we go. Almost done. All right, and that's it for our bear hugs. You get to flip over onto your tummies for our floor slide. All right, so we're just going to try and pull the floor towards us. Move my mat over so I have more space. You're going to reach out in front of you, kind of put pressure against the floor and just pull your arms back. So you're just trying to kind of pull the floor towards you. Now, if you move, great. I don't. If you get out of range, turn around, keep going back the other way. Or quickly reposition back to the beginning. The idea is to pull the floor towards you and press against the floor for resistance, and you're just pulling towards you. So you feel it in the arm, shoulder, and chest area. And finishing off, and there we go. All right. Bring your mat back over. And on your back for crunch combo. Final exercise. This is it. This is our last exercise of today. Let's make it a good one. All right. Left. Crunch to the right and crunch to the middle. Okay, buddies, who's gonna jump on me today? You get the buddies out. You can't really see me. Keep going, guys. We're on the last one. Don't hold your breath. Make sure you're breathing. And that's it, guys.
Cool down.
Woo! Cool down. All right, while we're here, let's give ourselves a nice long stretch. Oh, stretching up, stretching down. Nope, not done yet. Stay upstairs. Yeah, no, my kids are home from market break. Makes this interesting. All right, while you're on your back, you can do your leg crossovers. Take a leg, lift it up, cross over, and just relax into a twist. Hold it for a couple of breaths. And switch sides. And back. All right. Let's do some shoulder stretches. Between those raised ribs and all those bear hugs, my shoulders are a little sore. So give yourself some shoulder circles. Even some arm circles. Because it hits differently. You can give yourself some stretch overs, crossover stretches. Down your back stretches. And of course, make sure you do equal number on each side. And your shaking hugs. Give yourself a hug for yourself. Happy buddies. Woo! You did great. All right. I hope you guys can stretch a little bit more. I do have to cut the cool down short. So, finish this off. We are going to say, what is so special about today? So according to nationaltoday.com, this is fun, I like this tradition. What are today's holidays? It is National Napping Day, because of course yesterday was daylight savings time. So everybody's super tired, you need a nap. Alright? And of course, it's National Pi Day. March 3rd, the 14th, 3.14159. I think that's as far as I can get. That's all the numbers I know. There is a few others here that are lots of fun. So take a look, nationaltoday.com. Take a look at what is so special about today. And from Happy Face Candle, hugs and high fives. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.